In modern day internet culture, there is an insane obsession with being an alpha male in some circles. A big, strong, no BS leader who can dominate a room with his sheer presence. So I was wondering how me, a goofy little Twitch streamer who plays video games all day, would rank on an alpha male online quiz. Am I an alpha, a beta, an omega? Well, I was hoping I would get the answer to that, and I eventually did. But these quizzes were, not exactly what I was expecting to an unhinged degree. How do you describe yourself prior to turning into a werewolf? What did it say? First question, bro. Quiet and modest, a loner, like a popular loner, an outgoing individual, a know-it-all, just another face in the crowd. Dude, these answers are so funny. All these answers were written by like the popular loner in school. Just another face in the crowd. Just a random person. A know-it-all. You know what I mean? I honestly think I'm an outgoing individual. I'm outgoing as fuck. What was your favorite book genre prior to changing to a werewolf? Are all of these werewolf-related questions? Are all of these about who you are prior to changing to a werewolf? Do they all have the same suffix? Nonfiction, fantasy, action, adventure, thriller, mystery, romance. I was never a book person. Ooh, this is actually a tough question. I think it's thriller, mystery. Romance has a horse in the race. Action, adventure has a horse in the race. Thriller, mystery got me like that. What's your favorite thing to do? Presumably before I'm turning into a werewolf. Okay, let me think about this. Let me think. I do like to write, and I do like to read. Playing sports, I'll crack a cheeky pickleball game once in a week, like every other Caucasian male in their 20s. Going out for a walk, I don't go outside, so we can like cross that out with the big red Sharpie. I would, and this is a beta answer, it's definitely the writing. How do you transform into a werewolf? Are all of these werewolf questions? Are all these werewolf? Is that what the Omega verse is? It's all werewolf questions? I was out on a walk when a wild animal jumped out of nowhere. It happened so suddenly, and I wasn't sure if I would come out alive. The next day, I realized I had turned into a werewolf. I don't know. I was simply chilling at home, dozing off. The next thing I knew, I was covered in blood. This is insane. This quiz is insane. I feel like I would be chilling at home and it's just like, one day you wake up and you're like Gregor, do you know what I mean? Gregor Samsa-core? I'm saying this whole quiz is Gregor core. What color of coat would you choose to wear to cover up your true identity? I would say some nice earthy tones would help out, I guess. You feel like you have a bigger appetite and are a lot grumpier. What would you do to deal with it? Go to a nearby forest and catch and eat some animals? Bro, these are all werewolf questions. These are all werewolf questions. It's the Omega verse. I didn't even look up I looked up, am I an alpha? And this is the first quiz. It was just a weird dream. You wake up alone in your bed as usual. What is the first thing to pop in your head? Oh my gosh, how I wish it was true. I want to be a werewolf for the rest of my life. Insane take, insane take. That was so thrilling, but I would rather live as a human. Who would not rather live as a human in that instance? If you woke up one day as a freak creature of the night, wouldn't you rather just be normal? What do you think when you hear the word alpha? Finally, a real question, not werewolf related, thank God. The most submissive ever in the group. Actually, I think it is the most submissive because he sacrificed himself for the group's enjoyment. You're doomed on this test. I'm not doomed. I don't think I'm doomed. What are you talking about? Imagine you wake up one day and realize you are a werewolf. Okay, we're back to the werewolf questions. What do you do? I would tell them with no hesitation. Why would I would just go to like jail. You saw what happened to the werewolves in Skyrim? I'm not telling anybody. Oh no, I'm the beta male. Clearly this is incorrect. Clearly the beta male is incorrect. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. This is a wolf quiz. Okay, let's take a quiz. I'm gonna take a quiz for people, and then we'll get a real answer. We'll get a real answer. I just gotta take the people quiz first. Where do you want to live in the world? Upon the frozen tundra, an open plain, by a river, on a mountain, within a forest, or the ocean, in the big city. Of all these options, it would either be near the ocean or in the big city, but I'll probably say in the big city due to lack of hurricane risks. I do not fuck with tropical storms. If you could win a trip, where would you go? Istanbul, Paris, Cairo. I don't even know what this is. New York, Barcelona, Zion National Park. How easy. That's easy, Barcelona. Go to El Clasico. Insane food. Insane seafood, too. How many friends do you like to have? Exactly 6 is wild. Exactly 6 is wild. Like, you just kick people off. You vote people off the island every time you get to 7. Insane. What was your college degree in? They're not going to like that that it's in the arts. I guess technically it was in social sciences. So I'll put social sciences. What do you look for in a romantic partner? Some dynamic. One of these is not like the other, bro. One of these is not like all the other answers. Compatibility, kindness, uniqueness, intelligence, finance, attractiveness. The dumb sum dynamic. Yeah, it's actually. No, I would say but like, don't you think compatibility is just like all of these combined? And I feel like it's a cop-out answer. How introverted or extroverted are you? Is this a cop-out answer? I would say either or. I would say either or because I'm good at socializing in social situations, but I sit in my room all fucking day. So it depends on what you want. Do you want the traditional definition or how good are you in social situations? I'm the Darkthorn Transylvanian Hunger, 1994. What the fuck did I take? Okay, clearly this is also not an alpha quiz. Clearly this is not the alpha quiz. I swear to God, do not say this fucking guy and the red guy in the corner looks like me. It does not look like me. This quiz right here, I mean, look at this fucking picture and this caption. Are you strong enough in body, mind, and spirit to handle the leadership role? There will be challenges to your top dog status. Of that you can be sure. This clearly was put together by an absolute psychopath, which is exactly the type of quiz you want. This will tell you if you're alpha. How physically strong are you? Okay, just out of curiosity, where would you guys put me here? Like, where do you think I would be? 2 answers for very weak. Damn. I'm not a weakling, but I wouldn't say I'm strong either. How comfortable are you in being in leadership positions? I would say I can if I really need to, but brother. If I need to, there's a problem. I'm not gonna lie, which maybe means I'm a beta, but let's think about let's not think about that until the end of the quiz. How regularly do you experience moments of weakness? What, define this. Define what the fuck a moment of weakness is. To the alpha males, the feeling of any emotion at all. I'll say it happens every so often, but it's not like I don't know what he want. I don't know what they want from me. I don't know what is the alpha moment of weakness. Are members of the opposite sex attracted to you? In a big way. Yep. Oh, are they? How do you react when things get stressful? I tend to shut down and isolate. I tend to get a little worked up and I make more mistakes. I used to struggle with stress, but I'm learning to let it go. I totally rise to the occasion. I'm the kind of guy who has like a short moment of emotional outburst and then gets it done after. That's a moment of weakness. Holy shit, dude. We figured out what a moment of together in here, we all figured out what an alpha moment of weakness is. And they say that this isn't an edutainment stream. I'm sorry. I'm adding the edutainment tag to this stream right now. How common is it for you to act foolishly? Let's be so for real. I might act like a fool a little bit more than the average person. Like a little bit more than the average person. I don't not want to admit that. That's just like, I just am a big fucking clown all the time. When was the last time you felt completely lost in your life? I feel that way right now. How unique is your style? But I'm mostly a conformer, I'm not gonna lie. If there's one thing I do, it's conform. On a college campus, I got gray sweatpants on, a gray sweatshirt, and Air Force Ones on like everybody else. Would you consider yourself to be more of an optimist than a pessimist? I guess I'm a realist, which is sadly more pessimistic in nature. What's this Rick friend ass answer? Shut the hell up. I bet that's like the alpha male answer too. Like, no, there is nothing more beta than lamenting the state of the world and doing nothing to fix it or control yourself. When was the last time you flaked out on a responsibility? That's not flaked out on a responsibility. When was the last time I missed a stream? Wednesday? In the last week. It was in the last week. Do people around you tend to improve their lives after they met you? These are such jerk off answers. Obviously, all the answers where you compliment yourself are the alpha, but they're all like, oh, I'm so fucking cool. I'm the best fucking person ever to be alive ever. Doesn't happen to everyone, but it's pretty common. Next question. What is your focus in love making? This is an insane question. I almost don't want to answer this. There has to be a happy medium, people. I feel like there has to be, let's just be honest. There's gotta be a happy medium. In a romantic relationship, there has to be a happy medium of mutual attraction. Let's just be for real. Let's be mature. Let's be for real. And move on to the next question. How do people consider you to be their go-to guy? My whole community. What is this, like the homeowners association? Yeah, my whole community looks at me whenever somebody has an inflatable wizard in their front yard that is above regulation height and weight, I get in there and I pop it. How would you rate your intelligence? How would you guys rate my intelligence? You guys think I'm very smart, below average? If you have to ask. If you have to ask. Okay. Yeah, no, just like a, yeah, go ahead. I'll do the Wordle. So that means I'm about basically I was gonna say basically Stephen Hawking, but after that island shit, you know, where he went to that island, not gonna use that comparison. Are you a jealous person? My jealousy is ruined many relationships. I get a little jealous. Who doesn't get a little jealous from time to time? You got slightly alpha? Yo! Y'all are in the presence of a slightly alpha male. It only took 4 quizzes for someone to call me an alpha.